that one little thing you need. He has the other little thing you need. Before you know it, they can come with whatever, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm tired of relying on county money. I'm tired of relying on grants and things like that. When most of us work pretty good, and if we manage ourselves and understand helping you is going to help me more, because now my resources are your resources are my resources. And as I was sharing with Pastor Paciano, in our group of meetings, we're looking, 7 of us getting together and support one vision. Not 7, one vision. We're going to get on Abel's vision. We're going to complete Abel's vision. Then we're going to shift to Pastor Paciano and do the same thing. In SALT, we're doing that now. We're collaborating with other people. We cannot give out any kind of free gifts anymore. We can't pay for food anymore unless the numbers add up. Gift bags. All the things that we used to be able to do, we can't do it anymore. So we have to creative, and we're going to still be effective in our communities. And now we're learning that most of us have it already. It's just that you didn't think you matched what I was. We don't need to match. Let's just meet the community. There's needs out there. So I am encouraging you guys to come to our SALT meetings. Join. Once you, no lunch, no clothes, you know, and so no lunch, no clothes, you know, and so we're going to be doing some skits in this program where we'll have some young going through the bullying, going through the peer pressure, the gang violence, and we're going to portray this in an acting scene that we can pull out from people and say, man, that's me. And you know, how many pastors in the house? You can look at a person's eye and be like, oh, that's one. He goes, yeah. Certain words you say just keep all people, and you see the reaction. So now you know that when there's a reaction, you've got to make an action to now help that person. That's what we're really doing. We have the drum circle. We have the drum circle. We have Urban Saddles Equestrian, Equestrian company that comes out with the horses for mental health. We have the wax. And someone asked about that. Wax is pretty therapeutic because, first of all, wax, when you put your hand in a warm wax and pull it out, most of the old nutrients come out. Then you have a mold of your hand. Ooh, I tried it. I thought it was good, but it was very, very good. And then we have some other art things coming out that we can pay for activations, but we cannot pay for food. We cannot pay for backpacks. We cannot pay for anything. So that's the point. We partner with somebody else who's doing backpacks. I don't know these guys. We partner. Yeah. So Monday we'll know for sure which way we're going on that, but that's going to be the August 2nd or August 6th. One of those two.
Friday.
Yeah. The one, Thursday is August 6th. That's the second.
I'm sorry, August
8th. So it's either going to be the 2nd or the 8th, a senior event where we are now looking for the seniors that need our help.
I'm like looking back there.
And what I mean by that is just somebody to talk to, somebody to go play dominoes with, somebody to, know that you can call my number and I'm gonna answer, I do a lot of convalescent stuff. So we service elementary to convalescent. So I have a lot of relationships with people that have been left behind. I don't know if you guys are aware, but in Compton, there's only one convalescent hospital and everybody they put in there have been lost. Mm-hmm. So if you ever look at somebody to go find, go right there on Santa Fe, there's a whole hospital of people in there that have nobody. And we service them, and we take food and clothing over there too. So those are some of the things we're doing. So seniors, right after that, we're going to be doing a health and wellness check in between the holidays. So it's not a Thanksgiving, it's not a Christmas. Right before we can check on people and see where they are. Toys out there. Toy drive, you can get a toy. But can you get the assistance you need? Can you get the services that are required? And can you feel comfortable, especially as a person of color, who's always been told that crazy is the Department of Mental Health. And if you call the Department of Mental Health, then they're going to make you who's raised like that. Don't tell you this. Okay, y'all too young.
See, Paul now.
But all of that is a check. I'm struggling. My kid didn't. He worried about toy. He worried how he's gonna feed it. Those are the things. Then in February we're doing Black History, healthy relationships. So not just a Black History thing, a healthy relationship. Are we as a group of people healthy? Do really starting to like each other, because every other race like each other, but we seem like we don't like each other. Now, I'm light skinned, I got about 18 Orients in me, but I am an African American person. Light skinned as they come. But I can speak to everybody in this room because I got a little bit of everything in me. But when are we gonna put it down and start to say, you know what, I'm important to you and you're important to me. And if we just support each other, then you know you can make it. That's what we really want to do. We really want to look out for each other in this Black History event, and we really want to love on each other and not just throw the rag and the colors on, but really leave that place with something that we continue to work with each other. Okay? I'm gonna do that again. Out of here. You need somebody to look out for you. I need somebody to look out for me. And then there's some things that I have in my repertoire that may help you make some extra money. If we don't spend time together and get to know where I'm really hurting at, because you know, we all that when in the appearance of others, we don't want to show our weaknesses. We don't want to be like, man, I'm tired of this. Well, I know I'm tired, but I can't let you see it. But I need somebody to talk to. I still need somebody in my life. And we have those relationships, me and Pastor JJ, the friendships that we have here that we're building. We want to go bigger than that in Salt 6, that it becomes very evident that we're here to care about each other. Not that are caring for those out in our communities, but for those of us that are in these rooms caring about those in the community, if that makes sense to you. So we're really about collaboration. We want to partner. We want to come to your event. DMH, and I am a liaison for DMH as well as she is a liaison for the community. We don't have no money to give. And I say we because I'm up here saying, listening to the budget cuts and listening to the restraints and reading these new formats of what it takes to get. I'm tired. I would just try to get it myself and do the best thing we can and then let them come in at the end and say, no, but let's start doing it with us. And that's what Salt 6 is to me. I'm just partnering with Keisha. She got me in this. I only deal with Keisha. that whole less than how many was it? The first less than 50. Our meetings that are less than 50, we used to have $20 a head to feed. Now we can only.
Ours.
Huh?
It's ours.
Not this one.
3.5 hours.
Less than 3.5 hours, you now can only spend 10 per head when it used to be 20 per head. So you'll see some of the things going down, but we're being creative about that. Keisha went to the store. Anybody in the house that knows someone a little bit away from the brochures are right there that you guys can, the SALT meeting.
It's right here.
We're doing training. We're doing. We got resources. I think I have over 20 vendors that are going to be there. And our conferences aren't about keynote speakers, because you're going to be the keynote speaker. Everybody share what you have and how willing you are to share.
Yeah.
Say that one again. Not only what you have to share, but willing to share. Because a lot of people say, "I got this," and when you come, maybe it's only me.
And
So that starts at 10 a.m. on Saturday. He has a flyer. If you know someone with a previous felony record that is not sexually orientated, I can get it off their record in 9 months. And we're doing free live scans tomorrow that will also show some people it's already off. They're already clean. Yeah, they're already clean. They got better jobs now. You can get credit now. You can go buy a house now. Because our organization is called Time Done. Period. But when I got out of prison, my last time, and I finished parole, which I was blessed by God, they discharged me in 12 months. Well, 11/29, because they can't go into a whole year. They discharged me in 11/29. That covered me.
that's right.
But when they go deep in my record, they see all them drug charges, all the gun charges, all them, I won't tell y'all all my business, but they see all that stuff, and it 3 years in parole, paid all my taxes, paid all my fines, paid all my parole, paid all my probation, and I'm still not free. But we're here to make it free. So we passed SB 731 in 2024 that expunges all felonies except sexual crimes. The criteria is 2 years clean. No problem tickets, off probation, off parole, living a life that you I get off your record.
Right.
And we're doing it for free. Okay, that's going to be at this fund. We have more. And being, and everything else, the criteria was from being soft to hard, they would give you a felony on it, and once you get a felony, it's over.
That's right.
So those already off a person's record, but we can show them that on the screen right there where they move forward. It's gonna be a great event. Women and men are gonna be there. I know it's a men's conference, but ooh, I think they overwhelmed us.
Last year we did.
Well, that's my partner, so she's gonna be there. But I mean, last year I think there was more women than it was men. And we expunged about 50 people at that event that day. So we'll be doing that on tomorrow.
How many explain mine?
How long you been? Let's talk after. We can help anybody. But like I said, the criteria is not to get out of jail free card. Cause I got these youngsters calling me, saying, "Man, you get that up." No, bro. You just gotta- No, you have to be showing. The judge is gonna look at the paperwork. And they're gonna say, "We got a presidential lifetime achievement award. The school got a college degree. Oh, look, he owns his own corporation. Oh man, right away." And then they're gonna say, "Oh no, he just got a case. He just had a spousal." If somebody to review it, it's not free. But if everything adds up and you've done everything you can to be free, I can get it off your record. Okay. So I want to. I'm not playing. We can get it off your record. It's free.
Yeah.
In the state of California, don't go to New York. Because then the feds gonna check, and the feds can always find. There's never a race from the feds. That's never, you can never expunge a federal crime. Not even through the federal unless through pardon. And that's through the president.
Yeah.
He ain't coming to Congress.
Yeah, but
Okay?
I see.
And then, hold on, let me
Oh,
yes.
okay.
And then the following month, Faith in Action Women Conference is Big Sister, I keep forgetting her name, and it's gonna be at the facility.
Okay.
I think we got a flyer.
yes, sir.
I forgot this.
Yes, sir.
Dream Big Sister Conference, through Faith in Action, partnership with us at Faith in Action. They'll be at the same facility at 118th, 11833 South Wilmington, and that's on August 16th from 10 to 2. We also gonna have the expungements there too for women, but that's gonna be all women. I'm getting outside. That's a women's conference. You can have it. And we got a couple, we have more?
That was the last.
If we get you guys to take a picture of that, but you can scan on the back. There's a registration, there's a barcode, turn it over. There's a barcode, scan that and go ahead and register and pass that around. We want you guys to be a part of that too. And then finally, if you have something going on in Salt 6, let us know. We need to get out there. We need to pass out Salt 6 flyer. Most people don't even know there's a Salt 6. People like, when I first learned it, I'm like, what is that? And he the one that got me here, and then she
Wow.
let me go.
And
But I do, man. You're worried about bills, that's mental health. Worried about car notes, even though you know you got enough to pay, but you, for me, I don't have one no more, but that last payment, that's $600. But by knowing that I can have support to do it, not to give me the money, but just someone to listen and be like, man, I'm supposed to know each other. Don't leave here without somebody. Share what you got going on. A closed mouth does not get it. They ain't gonna help me. How you know? Yeah. We're gonna open that up for. We're done. So. To the group, we're gonna give you the opportunity now. Just where you are, stay where you are, and you can do it now. Or you come on up here.
No, I'm good right here. I have a loud mouth.
Okay, and then who's next? Anybody else? All right. Okay, and then we'll come back to you guys.
I just wanted to share out with you guys, there's flyers up there for our community crisis response program. And then also to the Department of Public Health, we're asking community members, community-based organizations to join us July 24th for a virtual conference. And we're trying to health work because there are funding cuts. And so we want to hear from the community, what initiatives do you feel that should be supported in community? So taking away due to funding some of those initiatives about community rights in general. So the cards are rights in general. So the cards are up there for you. It's the red card, the little cube up there. So if you wanna take some, or if you wanna email me, there, so thank you.
And I suggest you get her information.
That's right.
She helped a friend of mine with victim crime. In 2 weeks, he got a check. It wasn't what he thought he was gonna get, but he got something. She doing that, and so I'm telling you, she is a great resource to know, not only what she does, but the things she knows too.
Thank you.
Okay.
I have flyers. I work for WLCSC, which is this area around for 62 years. Reentry is one of our major events. To give you an idea, and my specialization is working with veterans, especially with veterans, and my office is finding a mobile mental health component that I know where the veterans are. One of the things we found out about our veterans, if they stay in the street for 6 months, it's hard as hell to get them into a service. So I'm here to plead, give you an example. Had a veteran 2 years ago, homeless. Now he emailed me last Friday that I saw, we hooked him up with $630 a day. So saying all this is that the agency is there, the flyer is there, we have our first operation next Tuesday. So family, friends, young people from 18 to 99, WL is there as an umbrella to support you. And I have 2 vendors. And one is Humanity. They provide blankets and pillows. Blankets, and I now have the hookup with WS Shoes over here. Now they're giving out shoes better than back.
Your rights for eviction notices, and also Rising Communities will have a host of other resources, but we don't know what they are yet because they're coming in, periodically. But they'll have a different set of resources and giveaways for the community. And at the corner of Manchester and Broadway, there's TG Boxing Gym and the MHealth Foundation, so they'll have you tabling and be outside. And while this is going on, the steam coating in Manchester, the Boom Squad, the town dancer will be going up and down Broadway entertaining. So I don't have any funding for this event. I told you everything that I'm a part of, but as a concerned citizen, I do not want any conflict because of, conflict of interest to say that, okay, you're doing a community event, but you're part of these organizations asking for money. So please support. I'm gonna send information to Keisha, and concern for our student, community members. We have a lot of ICE, activity in the area, so we're doing it primarily word of mouth. We won't be putting out flyers until Friday, the Friday before that Monday, a backpack event. Families to go there. Those things, tangible goods, getting the perspective of our community members and promoting that event as well. So Keisha will have the information and hope you guys want to be involved.
Awesome. Since you mentioned backpacks, I just want to say, if you guys have backpacks left over after school starts, what we do is we go into schools after it starts. And I'm telling you, you would not believe this. It'd be a whole hallway full of kids without a backpack. And you saw their mama in line. They went out and sold them. We go back in now and take backpacks and supplies to the principals that they have it for the rest of that semester. That's what we do now. And it's just big pictures and all that. When there's so many backpacks in L County, it's not enough students. I don't know if you know this, but high school attendance in LA County is down over 60%. Crenshaw High houses over 3,500 kids. This year, they're looking at 528 enrolled students. That's not just Crenshaw, that's all over LA County. So we need a backpack for them. We haven't got them in school. But let's think about more services and things we can really find out with these youth, what their problem is, where the situation is. We got another big problem in our system is that money's funded from 14 to 24. But because of the pandemic, you got guys and women at 30 that lost almost 4 to 6 years because of the pandemic that there's no funding for. Let's go and with Amity to change some of these regulations that we have money, but you can't spend it on them because now you get a doc for spending money, so I gotta come out my pocket to help him at 30 when he's worse than the guy at 21.
and then,
Go ahead, MC.
yeah, so, you know, this been a good meeting. What I saw, like if y'all need some data, 5 years ago, I was in the UREP meeting, and then I wrote a proposal with input on better resources for black men and boys in the whole county. And then I was peeping out a Zoom meeting, then I saw an opening on to bring something like faith in action. So on my YouTube channel, MC Recovery Relapse, I've been recapping what y'all see on the side here. Conflict resolution, health and wellness, and I've been recapping the past conferences and highlighting Pastor E and all of us that spoke at the 23 and 24 conference. And what I learned, what he said about the Crenshaw High, I learned that in our first and second committee meeting we had 3 years ago. I didn't know our schools was really dealing with what he's talking about, but it's down there. After everybody then replenished.
And where you get them from?
Pastor E, the P2P, no, P2P community.
Yeah, well, that's our organization too. And MC is a member, a dedicated member of our church that helps us in many ways. So we got about 10 minutes in this space. Get to know somebody, change your numbers, share it with everybody as you're walking around. No, go ahead. No, 1 minute, 60 seconds.
I just understand P2P and what's happening here. There are other essays, there are other